How's everybody doing today? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we are back with another banger. So definitely smash that like button, guys, and subscribe. And yeah, man, we're gonna talk this boxing, man. Andy Ruiz has yet to sign the deal. The contract is not done yet, man, and I don't see it getting done anytime soon, man. I don't see Andy Ruiz, doing what he's got to do to make Eddie Hearn happy right now. I think it's a waiting game. I think he's gonna stretch it out to get as much money as he can from from Eddie Hearn, and Eddie Hearn needs Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz doesn't really need Eddie Hearn. You know what I mean? They could take it to court, and nobody's gonna be really happy about that if they take it to court. But Andy Ruiz has pretty much. Them trying to offer Andy Ruiz $9 million, he's gonna get way more than that. He's gonna get way more than $9 million for this fight coming up. He really is, because when you sit down and think about everything, Andy Ruiz is a beast. Andy Ruiz has done everything he needs to do to, be a winner in this sport. You know what I mean? And I don't think it was a lucky punch. I really, truly believe that Andy Ruiz could possibly do it again. I know a lot of people don't believe that, but I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, man. I think Andy Ruiz is a beast. I think a lot of people are sleeping on him. And I want to see him do good things, man. I want to see Andy Ruiz, do great things, actually. And I think he can. I really do. I really do. I really think he can, man. And, yeah, man. But right now, man, Eddie Hearn pretty much made this bed. Now he's got to lay in it. But what it is Eddie Hearn is pretty much rubbed Andy Ruiz and Team Ruiz the wrong way already. By announcing the fight, by saying that Andy Ruiz pretty much has got to do what he says and stuff like that. And Andy Ruiz really, to be honest with you, he doesn't. He does not. Obviously, and let's be honest. If Anthony Joshua does not fight, if Anthony Joshua does not fight Andy Ruiz, he would not get the credit. And I don't think he'll be the A side in any of those, the Wilder fight or the Tyson Fury fight. I don't think Anthony Joshua will be the A side in any of those fights if he doesn't get this rematch done and win the rematch. You know what I mean? So it's a big thing to get it done, and it's an even bigger thing to win it. You know what I mean? But getting it done is the first step, and we haven't even got to the first step of these negotiations yet because he hasn't even started. I think they're far apart right now. I really do, man. The more and more I dig deeper down into this, and I investigate the situation and see what's going on, the more and more that I truly feel that Andy Ruiz is light years ahead of what Eddie Hearn wants him to do. I just think that right now, Andy Ruiz wants things done on his accord, and I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. I think that Top Rank wants him to stay. Excuse me, not Top Rank. I believe that Eddie Hearn wants Andy Ruiz to just follow suit, just like the rest of them did, just like Dillian White did, just like they got Klitschko to pretty much do what they wanted to do and stuff like that, and they definitely got Charles Martin to come over there. Because they offer all of this money in the beginning, but when you think about it, if Andy Ruiz is getting this is getting a $9 million flat rate, but on the other hand, Joshua's getting like 35 million. And Joshua's not even a champion, and he's getting like double, triple, triple is what Andy Ruiz is getting. So if a guy's getting triple than what you're getting, and he's not even a champion, there's some cause for concern. So I think that they got to make it more lucrative for Andy Ruiz and Team Ruiz. and then that's when I think that the fight will happen. I really do. But I really you know, but I think that with Andrew Ruiz, what he's doing right now is he's pretty much playing hard to get. You know what I mean? Andrew Ruiz is he can just wait it out, dude. Until they have to offer him some good money. You know what I mean? For him to take the deal, because I don't think he's gonna take the deal for just a flat rate $9 million. I don't think that's gonna happen. You know, being that this fight will be on pay-per-view in certain countries. You know what I mean? So that means he doesn't get a cut of any of that. Smash that like button, you guys. Let's get these likes up, you guys. But yeah, man, like I said, I just want to see Andy Ruiz get treated fairly. And I think once he gets treated fairly, I think everything else will play itself out, man. Andy Ruiz is definitely a really good fighter. But like I said, man, we got to see Andy Ruiz. We got to see Andy Ruiz. He's become a businessman now. He's become a person far from the person that went into the Joshua fight. I mean, everything has changed in Andy Ruiz's life since the Anthony Joshua fight. Everything has changed. And for the better, he said he lost his house. And that just shows you, man, when you keep faith and you believe in God and stuff like that, and or whatever you believe in, you just keep faith, good things will happen. You know what I mean? I really believe that, So I just want to see Andy Ruiz do his thing. I want to see him get the money that he deserves. I think he deserves more than $9 million. Obviously, if any of us were in the fight, we would say, shit, give me $5 million. I'm good with that, But we're not the ones taking the punches. We're not the ones putting their life on the line. One fight can change your life forever. Remember that. Remember that, you guys. One fight can change your life forever. You can never be the same after just one fight. Is one fight worth $5 million? That being that you'll never be the same person ever again? I personally don't think it is. Maybe you guys do. Andy Ruiz got knocked down in the first fight, so this is not going to be a cakewalk for either guy. I think it's a real 50-50 fight. But I think that if Andy Ruiz, depending on what condition he goes into the fight in and where his head is, I think he can win the rematch. But we got to see, man. We really got to see, man, because Andy Ruiz is a very tricky fighter. I think he got to learn how to well, I'm not even going to say he need to learn how to, watch his fame and control his fame, but let's be honest, you guys. None of us have got to the level of stardom that Andy Ruiz is at right now. Andy Ruiz right now is probably the hottest heavyweight in the division. Right now, Andy Ruiz is probably the single most hottest fighter in the division right now, in the heavyweight division. Andy Ruiz is. So if you're the hottest fighter in an already hot division, you're gonna get paid. You should get paid for it. You know what I mean? I mean, let's be honest. Shit. His Instagram followers went from 40,000 to over 1 million followers in 1 week. So, the second fight is gonna be way bigger than the first fight. That's just a given. Nobody really knew Andrew Ruiz before the fight. Obviously, I did. I'm a hardcore fan. I actually went live for the Ruiz versus Parker fight, which I thought he won. But like I said, man, one fight, one punch can change your career forever. And let's just see if Andrew Ruiz. I mean, hopefully, I don't think he is gonna be, man, but let's just see if he's gonna be Buster Douglas 2.0, man. I don't think he is, man, but let's see, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. I'm going to get my mind off a couple things, man, and go in the gym, man. And love you guys, man. Peace out, man.